Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another plan with me to share with you all, and this week I am using the Firework kit from ScribblePrintsCo because this was the week of the 4th of July, Independence Day in the United States of America. So we're using red, whites, and blues, and I opted for the Firework kit because it reminded me of those like rocket popsicles, and I just really liked the brightness of the reds and the blues, so super excited to use that along with some silver foils, glitter header overlays, and then a sneaky peek of these ScribblePrintsCo star overlays, which aren't out yet, but they're going to be, and they're actually like they're just like so amazing. They're so pretty. I saw that Kirsten used it on her week for the 4th of July, and she put it over a full box, and I was like, that looks so pretty and so America that I was like, I have to do the same. So yeah, get excited for those because those are really pretty. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put down the washi, the full boxes, glitter headers, and the deco, and I will be right back to do the sidebar. After putting down the base of my week, I went ahead and started putting in my rose color days countdowns until New York, which I was talking to my mom sometime during this week, and she was like, we're not leaving on the 30th, we're leaving on the 29th. So my countdown actually started a day earlier than I thought it would, and the countdown, I put it down wrong, but I do end up switching it, just in case you guys notice the numbers change. I do end up switching it because I'm leaving a day earlier than I thought I was, and like I said, those were from rose color days. So now moving on to the sidebar, the first things I put down after the full box and the full box overlay from ScribblePrintsCo is so cute, oh my god. I went ahead and put down 2 of the habit trackers that come in this kit, along with 2 of the mini icons, one with the face mask and one with the heart to mark my 2 habits, which are washing my face and taking my vitamins. Then after that, I grabbed a thick piece of washi and a this week header because I needed to mark a lot of to-dos this week, and I separated them by this week for things that I needed to get done this week. And then after that, I grabbed another piece of thick washi and then another heart checklist to mark to-dos, which are pretty much things that I always have in my sidebar, which are like taking Instagram photos, recording voiceover, ordering groceries, and depositing money, things like that. So I didn't end up using a half box because there was no room, and I really didn't know what I was going to put down because 4th of July, I was going to pretty much just write Happy 4th of July on that day, so I really didn't feel it needed to go in a half box, so I made room for my long to-do list. So after putting down that ombre heart checklist, part of it hung out a little, and I only needed 4 hearts, so I put a piece of pattern washi over top of the sticker and then just cut off the excess of both, and then I went ahead and filled everything out, which, okay, alright, so I didn't film that part. Why didn't I film that part? What happened there? Oh, it's because I was not procrastinating, but I was having trouble finding time to film last week's plan with me, and I was getting really antsy. Like, my computer died. Yeah, so I left my computer charger at Andrea's house, and then my computer died, so I filmed the rest of last week's plan with me, and it was just on the memory card, but I couldn't export any of the footage, which meant I couldn't film anymore, and I was getting super antsy, so I just filled out my sidebar off camera, and I put down my little Miss Papery glitter work labels in just the red and the blue because red, white, and blue. I don't think there was any silver on that kit, otherwise I totally would have used some. But yeah, the work headers are from Little Miss Papery, and I put those on off camera. Sorry about that. So now, moving on to Monday. I honestly woke up on Monday morning thinking I can take on the day without a cup of coffee. I woke up a little late and snoozed a lot, but I did wake up feeling rested and I didn't want to be late for work, so I didn't stop at Starbucks and I was like, I feel pretty fine, but I think like at noon is when the caffeine withdrawals started to kick in, and oh my god, did I get so sleepy, and I had the worst pounding headache that just kept moving from side to side on the front of my forehead, and it was just absolutely awful. So this munchkin from Once More with Love is a very accurate representation of how I felt that day. But there was still like a lot I had to do after getting home from work. So the first thing I did was pick up my groceries, and I used another Once More with Love grocery cart sticker to mark that. And then actually before picking up my groceries, I had to go to Ulta to exchange the eyeshadow palette that I bought because the one that Andrea had was smashed. So I just gave her my good one, and I was like, there's an Ulta really close to where I live, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and exchange it. And it smells like freaking chocolate. I almost just returned it, but it smelled like chocolate, so I wanted to keep it. And I used an emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. He is holding Sephora shopping bags, but because I don't have an Ulta one, so I was like, this'll do. It's all makeup anyway, isn't it? So after those 2 trips, I came home and I just started meal prepping my lunches and my dinners through a pounding headache. It was really bad. I was just like trying to keep myself busy. So to mark that, I used a munchkin just cooking over the stove because I was making some pasta, so I thought it was really fitting. Then I wanted to mark that it was my first Etsy payday. So I used a $ icon, mini icon from the kit to mark that. Then after that, I wanted to mark taking out the trash and the recycling, so I used a large trash icon to mark that. And then the last thing I wanted to mark for the day was to film my plan with me, which I wasn't, well, to finish filming last week's plan with me, which I wasn't going to do because I was having a really, like that headache was just absolutely horrible. At one point, I was just sitting on my couch staring into nothingness because it hurt that bad and I didn't know what to do. But I took some Advil and I made myself a cup of coffee at 8 o'clock at night, and it went away. So I was like, I can finish filming the rest of my plan with me. I'm like, it'll go up on Tuesday. This is all so great. And then I realized I didn't have my charger and my battery died. So there was no plan with me on Monday or Tuesday. But to mark filming my plan with me, I used a munchkin holding a film strip and a mini appointment label, and I put the munchkin over top of that. I said that backwards, didn't I? But yeah. So that was Monday, and now moving on to Tuesday. What was the first thing I did? I didn't end up using a half box, silly Jessica. So the first thing I wanted to mark was a very nerdy thing, but Cherry Wallace is one of my favorite kind of like magical Harry Potter YouTubers here on YouTube, duh. And she was going live on the Warner Brothers Studio Tour like Facebook page, and they were doing a trivia thing with Warwick Davis, who played Professor Flitwick and Grip Hook. So I was like, I'm gonna be at work, I can just like have something playing in the background. So I just wanted to mark that because I didn't have a lot that I wanted to mark on Tuesday, so I was like, let me put this in. And I used a pair of Harry Potter glasses from the Simply Watercolor Co. and Viv Loves to Plan collab, which is just perfection to mark this, and I love it. So after that, I wanted to mark that I went to go, that was last week. The whole context debacle was last week, so I wanted to mark that my contacts were delivered on this day, so I grabbed a navy label and a contact lens case sticker from Bubba Bear Studios. I believe I took this off the kind of just black and white sheet because it matched the spread the best. Next, I'm grabbing a sticker of me and Andrea that kittenish girl Jess drew, and Andrea turned into a sticker to mark that me and Andrea went to the Cheesecake Factory to get some dinner, which was delicious. I love the chicken pot stickers. They're probably the best. Like, you can probably order that, order it again, and then be full and just leave because they're so delicious. So yeah, we did that. Then when I got home, I wanted to get a lot of like random planner things done. So I grabbed the 3 heart checklist that comes on the functional page of this kit along along with a munchkin just peeping behind 2 rolls of Simply Gilded Bow Washi to mark that I wanted to plan the next week. Clean my scissors, which were really disgusting. Like, if you guys could try to open and close my scissors, you would not be able to. So cutting the deco for this spread was super duper hard. And then I wanted to plan out my spreads, which I have planned out probably until October at this point, which is really exciting. But also I'm like, there's so many other kits I want to like squeeze in. Like, can we have a few more weeks in between for me to use all the beautiful fall kits that are starting to come out and all the really cute kits we have in production at SBC, because they're so cute and I just want to use them all. But yeah, so I marked that, and then after that I marked that I had a pamper night, which I think this was like a proper pamper night with like face masks, and I had a bath, and then there was, oh, and a hair mask. Oh, it was just a great day, a great night. I fell asleep, I fell asleep like a baby after that. I feel like whenever I take a bath, I sleep better because I'm just like all cozy and snuggly and clean. It's great. Probably after a shower too. Yeah, I usually sleep really good after a bath and a shower. That was really random. I feel like I take a shower every night. So shouldn't I be sleeping well every night? I don't know. Something to figure out later in my life. But yeah, so after the pamper night, I just wanted to mark that I watched Archer all day. It's such a good show. Oh, I really, really love that show. So I used not a TV little thing, but I used a mini icon of the TV to mark that. And then I wanted to mark that I read, in quotation marks, I don't actually write it in quotation marks, but I read Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Well, started to. I got through 5 chapters and then just like life got in the way and I wasn't able to read it. I give myself time at night to read like any kind of book, but there was just no time. I felt like, and by the time I got to bed, I was like, time for bed, and I just fell right asleep. So I did download Audible. This is not like a sponsored video. I like downloaded Audible because a girl was talking about it, and I was like, that would be good to listen to the book while I'm doing other things. So it's been working out okay. I think 50% of the time I fall asleep, so I've just started listening to it at work instead of like watching YouTube or listening to music. So that works out a lot better than me listening to it at night, because it's like 10 minutes in and I'm like just out like a light. So yeah, and to mark reading, I used my kittenish girl Jess, Hufflepuff Jess girl that she drew for me. It was amazing, and Andrea turned into a sticker. So yeah, moving on to Wednesday, which was the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. I don't know how old you are, and I love how I'm talking about America in a British accent. Okay, so the first thing, of course, I wanted to mark was that it was the 4th of July, so I grabbed a label and a foiled Happy 4th of July sticker from Rose Colored Days that Andrea kindly gave to me because for some reason I've already used up all of my 4th of July stickers. I don't know how. I feel like I haven't had these stickers for 3/4 of July because I had silver and I had hollow and then I had another silver, but for some reason I just didn't have any left over. So thanks, Andrea, you're the real MVP. So after that, I wanted to mark that I finally published my plan with me. So I grabbed a glitter film slate sticker from Mandy Dreams to mark that. And then I wanted it to mark a Starbucks run. So I used a Moonlight Paper Co. Starbucks coffee cup to mark that. Then after work, I did run to Target to pick up some coffee, but also Kirsten texted me that there was like this whole huge Harry Potter display, and I wanted to just go check it out. I mean, if I was gonna go get my coffee, I may as well go check it out. I couldn't find it. I walked through all of Target. I think it's like the room of requirement, and well, actually, I required it, but I guess my wallet was like, we don't require this. Like, you don't need to be spending money on like Harry Potter things right now. And I'm like, okay. So I didn't end up finding it, but I did go to Target. So to mark Target, I used an emoji, a Target emoji, and yeah, that was Target emoji. There it is. Then when I got home, I did start drawing some more. So I used a munchkin on her iPad doodling to mark that. And then I finally ordered my Erin Condren planner for 2019, which it seems kind of early to be ordering a planner anyway, since we're like in July. But if you're a planner girl, which all of you guys are, planner girl, planner guy, you usually order your planner, whether you're going to use it like in July or in the new year, pretty much as soon as they're announced, and that's usually what I do. So the fact that I even waited this long, I was just like amazing. So I used a foxing cactus planner girl with like the flowers in her hair. I'm not sure which like season specific this one is, but I thought she was really cute and she matched the spread. So I wrote ordered a 2K19 planner, and then I put down a medium-sized piece of washi along with my KPL plans Big Brother sticker to mark that it was Big Brother night. These are taking up a little bit of room, but as long as they match my spreads, I'm here for it, and I will be putting them into my spreads. So yeah, now on to a Thursday. I feel like if I'm talking too fast, guys, let me know. I can't stop talking fast. I feel like I'll always forever talk fast, but let me know. Maybe I'll just slow it down in the edit. No, I won't. Okay, moving on. So on Thursday, the first thing I marked was Big Brother again at the bottom of the day. I don't know why I worked backwards and up. Oh, it's because I wanted to fit in Big Brother, and then I wanted to make sure the page flag from Clever Gal Crafts with the sprinkly silver bits fit in before I put everything else in. So after Big Brother, I did mark drawing with a Clever Gal Crafts sticker from the Lily, which is the black and white set of stickers, and the silver foil, along with the draw script that Andrea ever so kindly made for me. After putting those stickers down, I went ahead and moved to the top of the day, and the first thing I needed to mark was that my car payment was due. So I know you can't really tell in the video, but I used a mini car icon from the kit to mark that, and then of course I had more Starbucks. Why did I have more Starbucks? I don't remember, but I used an Once More with Love munchkin just clinging to the coffee cup to mark that, and then I used another munchkin holding a teacup and a teapot to mark that I binge watched Abigail's Cup of Tea, who is another magical YouTuber I found, and she's a Hufflepuff, and she's so adorable. She is goals. She is just like the epitome of a precious cinnamon roll Hufflepuff, and I'm just like, we are not worthy. But she's super duper cute, and I think I watched every single one of her videos, which was, it was funny. Normally I would mark that with like a YouTube binge sticker or maybe even a Harry Potter one, but because she's Abigail's Cup of Tea, I thought using a tea munchkin would have been really cute for that. Then, after marking the binge watching, I used a Little Miss Papery mini laptop sticker to mark that I wanted to reply to YouTube comments, but for some reason I only got to writing reply to YouTube. And then after that, oh, I was at Andrea's house. Okay, I was like, when did I get pizza and wings? So on Thursday, night, I did drive to Andrea's because she was having a bit of a crisis that she needed help with. So I drove over there to help her out, and then we ended up ordering pizza and wings, and it was delightful and delicious. And we spontaneously booked a trip to San Antonio, which was it was like super duper spontaneous. So I came home and needed to pack, so I grabbed a Happy Dia packing sticker with the duffel bag to mark that. These Happy Dia duffel bags are my favorite like sticker ever to mark packing because they're just so stinking cute. But yeah, so super spontaneous trip that we left for the very next day, which I wasn't counting on, but it was a lot of fun. So moving on to Friday, I did have work labels on both of these days, but I did end up peeling them up with some undo because obviously I wasn't going to be at work. So the first thing I wanted to mark on Friday was that we drove to San Antonio, and to do that I used a label from the kit along with a Coffee Monsters Co. road trip sticker with 2 emojis in a car. Then I marked that we went to a water park. Well, had water park fun because there was a water park in our hotel, which was kind of small, but there was like how many slides? There was a bunch of lazy rivers. There was a pool, and then there was like 2 raft slides, and then 2 of those like just body slides, which are crazy. We went on the inner tube kind of slide, and we ended up picking up like the tubes that didn't even have handles on them, and these slides were no joke. Like we were flinging from side to side, and I like genuinely thought we were just gonna fly out. And it was so fast. The fastest water slide I had ever been on. It was so much fun. So to mark the water park fun, I used a scribbler pearl in the little pool and on kind of like on a donut floaty looking thing. I really hope these stickers came out. I'm pretty sure they did, but I'm just the worst at this. So yeah, haha, look, sneak peek. If not, pick these up because they're super cute. Then this was also like primarily a work retreat, we kept calling it, because we did end up spending a lot of time in the hotel room and just like working on our respective things. So she was working on SPC, and then I was working on jkruuuplans.com, and I was getting a lot of drawings like done, and I did get a lot done, so that was really cool. So to mark that, the work, I used a paper and milk, iPad, and Apple Pencil sticker. Then I wanted to prep my listings because I was going to do some new releases the next day, and I used the @ symbol that came in the kit to mark that. Then during the evening, Andre and I went for a little walk around the resort, so I used the same sticker of me and her drawn by Jess, but like full body, to mark walking around the resort. And then what else happened? Oh yeah, then we ended up finding a store and just picking up a bunch of snacks. Did we get ice cream too? I think we got ice cream. We got like not cookies. Andre got banana bread. What did I get? I got a bag of like Sour Patch Kids, and they were the tropical flavors, which you think would be really good, but it was absolutely disgusting, and I really didn't like it. So then what happened? I'm like literally looking at my planner and going, what happened? So so after picking up some snacks, we got back to the hotel room and turned on my TV, and there was like a Pixar movie marathon all freaking weekend. So I just marked that with a large movie clapper icon. What is wrong with me? Why do I not know what any of these things are today? And then after that, I just marked that I read more, or read in quotation marks. It's so hard for me to like say that Audible is reading. It is reading. I'm just like, read, because I listened to it. But yeah, so I read more Order of the Phoenix at night before going to bed. So I used the Kitnish Jess, Hufflepuff Jess to mark that. Oh boy. Moving on to Sunday, we woke up super duper early and went to the breakfast buffet, and we found out there was like an early bird thing. Originally, we were just gonna eat some breakfast. Like there was like the set menu, and then there was the buffet menu, and we were gonna eat the set menu, but then I saw precious cinnamon rolls, and they looked beautiful. Like I took a portrait picture of them, and I was like, they were only part of the buffet. So Andre was like, I can see it in your eyes. Let's just do the buffet. And I'm like, okay, great. And then fun fact, I didn't even end up getting a precious cinnamon roll, and they weren't there the next day. But to mark the breakfast buffet, I used an emoji, a breakfast one, to mark that. Then we went back to the hotel room, and I wanted to work on some of the custom orders that had come in before my new releases, just to get them done so I wouldn't have a long like list of customs that I needed to do. So to mark that, I used a Happy Dia Girl on her laptop, like working ferociously. And then I wanted to mark that I released the Wizard Girls. So I released like these girls in a really cute dress, and they just have like the house scarf draped over them, and you can customize the skin color, the hair color, and the house scarf. I still have those up if you guys are interested. I'll have a link to my shop down below. I just really like doing them, and they're pretty quick for me to do, so I just kind of wanted to have them limited, but now I'm like, they're just up there. If you want one, go ahead and go get you one, and I'm gonna send it to you. It's gonna be really, really cute. So those went live, and then I wanted to mark that then I did some drawing, things that I needed to get done for Andrea. So I used Munchkin, doodling on the iPad, to mark that along with that draw script. And then after all of that, the new releases went live. We got a lot of work done. We ended up going to the spa, which was lovely. We got massages. I got a pedicure. Andrea got a manicure. It was so lovely. We actually got a couples massage, which was great. Massage, which was great. Like, I don't know, we got to be in the same room together. I think she was falling asleep, and my mind was just racing the entire time, going through like random scenarios and things like that, as you do when you have a lot of time to think by yourself. So to mark the spa, I used a piece of washi and a glitter half box, along with two emojis, one with a face mask and one with getting their nails done, to mark the spa day. And then after that, I think I had a lot of anxiety that day. I don't know why. I still can't remember why it happened. But then we ended up going for a walk, and the hotel had s'mores. So I wanted to mark that we had s'mores, because I was pretty sure I had a s'mores sticker. So this s'mores sticker is from the Glam Planner. It's a couple sticker, but Andre and I are pretty much a couple, so I was like, this is super cute, and I'm using it, so I marked s'mores and frolic, because then we ended up just walking around the hotel, going into like every nook and cranny we can find, so that was a lot of fun. And then the last thing we ended up doing that day was just chilling in the hotel room, getting more work done, and watching The Parent Trap. So to mark The Parent Trap, I used the mini movie film slate, don't know what that's called, icon from the kit to mark that. Last but not least, we come to Sunday, which was also a very busy day, and we started it super early. So I'm going to be putting down stickers right now, but none of these stickers end up staying. So I'm just going to tell you guys what we did, and then when I get to the part where I'm putting the proper stickers down, I'll let you know what the heck is going on. So the first thing that happened on Sunday is that we woke up early to take advantage of the early bird special, and while we were walking to the restaurant, we were like, early bird, hey, early bird, hey. So instead of writing breakfast buffet again, I just wrote early bird, hey. I think I made the hey like really, really long, but it's okay. So after the early bird breakfast, which by the way, they didn't even give us early bird pricing, but we were both sitting there like, they're so lucky it's early in the morning and no one feels like arguing. So we ended up waking up early for an early bird breakfast that wasn't even an early bird breakfast. So after the breakfast, we hopped in the car and went to the Alamo Draft House to go see Ocean's 8, which we kept calling, well actually I think Andre called it Ocean's 11, and I didn't correct her for a while because I figured that's exactly what it was called, and then nope, it's Ocean's 8, which was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. It's very entertaining, although I think like 30 minutes before the movie ended, Andre and I were just sitting there. We had to pee so bad that when the credits rolled, like we just stormed right out and went to the bathroom. It was a very like magical bonding moment for the both of us to just like pee in unison, which was really funny. So yeah, we ended up doing that, and then after the movie, we headed to the mall, which in San Antonio, what is it called? It's I wrote it down. La Cantera Mall. It's like an outdoor shopping plaza that we spotted on the Superman ride when we went to Six Flags, because we were going like up, 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 and then as we were heading down and like doing one of the loop-de-loops, Andre like, oh my god, and I'm like, yeah, this is great, this ride is awesome, and she's like, look at the size of that Neiman's, which was hilarious. We didn't end up going after Six Flags, but it was super close to our hotel that we were staying in that, so we ended up going over there, and it was a really, really nice mall. We went to Forever 21, Madewell. They have a store in there called Riley Rose, which is one of those like danger zones, which I can't say danger zone after having watched Archer. If you watched Archer, you'll know. But it's got like Korean beauty makeup, it's got candy, it's got planner stuff, it's got like cute little like gadgets and cups and just like decor items that look like they belong in a beauty guru's like background of her video. It's so cute, and if I had more money, I'd spend it all there. I did end up treating myself to a lip balm that changes it's like a clear lip balm, but it makes your lips pink, and there's like a little flower inside. It's really cute. I love it. I have been using it every day since I got it, so it was a really good purchase. So after doing some shopping, we ended up eating at P.F. Chang's because Andrea had never eaten there before, and her manicurist at the spa was telling her that it was so good and it's like her favorite place to eat. So we ate there. Then after that, we drove back to the hotel, and I ended up somehow calling my whole family. So I spoke to my mom, my dad, and my sister all on the same day, and I wanted to mark it since we did just work pretty much the rest of the day, and Andre took a nap. So I was pretty much just drawing and calling my entire family. So to mark calling my family, I used the mini phone icon that came in the kit, and then to mark drawing, I used the iPad doodling munchkin, and then before bed I read more Order of the Phoenix, so I used a sticker of a digital doodle that I have from Little Magic Prince, and then of course I marked Big Brother again with the Big Brother pool stickers from KPL Plans. So here we have the week in full. I'm really excited that I got to do a red, white, and blue spread because last year I did not get to do that because I did go to Miami with my friend Carla and wanted to use the spring break kit, which was well worth skipping out, but I did truly miss doing a proper 4th of July week, and this foil is just everything and helps just bring it to life, bring that firework into the spread. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!